Hello, Algebra 1 students. For Mr. Fry, we're looking at inequalities worksheet here. And you can see I did some work with number 1, and I in class, just was not concentrating enough, and I'll explain my problem here in a second. Let's look at the problem itself. Number 1, Tom is deciding whether or not he should become a member to a gym in order to use their basketball courts. The membership costs $135, and the members pay $2 to rent the basketball courts. Now, non-members can rent the court also, but they have to pay $11 each time. Now, how many times would Tom need to rent the court in order for it to be cheaper to be a member than a non-member? So, I started working this out, and I had the non-member, and this would have been plus, the non-member paying the membership fee. No, then they would not be paying the membership fee. So I was like, well, this all will end up 0, and so forget all that stuff over there. So the member, remember, he's going to be paying $135 plus $2 each time. And the non-member is just going to be paying $11 each time. Okay, so we want to know how many times that is going to be, less than the non-member. So what we're going to do is we are going to just solve for x, and so we get rid of 2x on each side, and we end up getting 15 times. It's going to take 15 times him being a member for it to turn out to be, less than being a non-member. So, if he can, it would be worth it if he's going to use it, that many times or more. Number 3, go ahead and try 2 on your own. Try those even ones on your own. Make mistakes. It's okay. We learn from them. I learned from my own mistake in number 1. For number 2, the U.S. Senate is composed of 2 senators from each 50 states. In order for a treaty to be ratified, at least 2/3 of the senators present must approve the treaty. Suppose all the senators are present and 48 have already signed in favor of the treaty. What are the possible numbers of additional senators who needed who must vote in favor of the treaty in order to ratify it? Okay, so total of 100 senators. So first of all, we have to take that 2 from each of the 50 states, so 2 times 50 gives you that 100. Okay, so 2/3 of 100 then is 66.6, or we'll just use 67. So we have 67 minus the 48 to give us at the least 19. So x could equal 19. That's the least amount it can equal, or it could be more. Now here's the thing. We just can't go more and more and more. We have a limit. We only have up to 100. So now we can't go over 100. So remember that. So we have the 100 minus 48. That equals 52. So it would have to be less than or equal to 52 also. So that puts our x in between. If we take those 2 items and put it in between, here we have still x is greater than or equal to 19 if you read it backwards, and it's less than or equal to 52. So it's going to be in between 19 and 52, in other words. For number 5, a student club plans to buy food for a soup kitchen. A case of vegetables cost $10.68. The club can spend at most $50 for the project. What are the possible numbers of cases the club can buy? Well, we're going to take, the number of cases times the $10.68, and it's got to be less than or equal to 50. Now, when you do that, when you try to get x by itself, you're going to take 50 divided by the 10.68, right? And notice that you get a partial case. You get 4.68 cases. Well, there's a problem. I can't get 0.64 of a case. So you know, if you're rounding, go up to 5, right? Well, no, here's the problem with 5. 5 times 1068 has me going more than 50. It has me going to 53.4 or $53.40. I gotta stay below the 50. So the next whole case, I gotta go to the next whole case down. So it's gonna be 4 cases. That's the greatest amount of cases of what am I buying? Vegetables, cases of vegetables. That's the most I can buy without going over that $50 limit. Okay. Once again, try 4 and 6 on your own. Make mistakes. We all learn from our mistakes, as do I. For number 7, though, find the coefficient. That's the number, the big number, to put in front of the S that makes the following inequality true. We want to know, in other words, what did you divide 14 by to get -7? Well, I would have to divide 14 by a -2 in order to get -7. And notice when I do divide both sides by -2, I flip the sign. So yeah, my answer there is going to be -2. Hopefully this is helpful, and good luck with the rest.